There are moments in entertainment history that transcend time, moments so emotionally rich and visually breathtaking that they are forever etched into the collective memory of fans worldwide. One such moment unfolded not long ago, in what is now hailed as one of the most iconic and emotionally resonant performances of Tong Liya's career. Though she has since given birth and embraced the beauty of motherhood, the memory of that performance, pregnant, radiant, and beside her loving husband Jerry Yen, continues to captivate the hearts of millions. This wasn't just another celebrity stage appearance. It was a deeply intimate chapter of her life shared bravely with the world, captured in motion, and now preserved in time as a beacon of grace, courage, and womanhood. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, click on the post notification to get notified whenever I drop a new video. The stage was set with an elegance that felt more like a dream than a concert venue. Soft amber lights pooled across the floor like sunlight kissing silk, while a quiet hush fell over the audience. As the curtains drew back, revealing the figures at center stage, there was an audible gasp, not from shock, but from sheer admiration. Tong Liya appeared before the crowd like a goddess stepping out of a painting, her face glowing with serenity, her posture proud, and her growing belly wrapped gently in a flowing gown that shimmered with every step. The dress, custom designed for the moment, was a masterpiece in itself, tailored to highlight her maternal curves while maintaining the elegance and grace that has defined her career. The way she moved told a story of peace and purpose. Every motion, every turn of her head, every flick of her wrist was deliberate and drenched in meaning. She walked as if floating, her feet barely grazing the floor, as though the child she carried was guiding her, lifting her spirit and lightening her steps. That night, she was not only an artist performing for an audience, she was a mother celebrating the life within her. And in that quiet celebration, she invited the world into one of the most sacred moments of her life. Standing just a step behind her, yet never in her shadow, was Jerry Yen, a presence both commanding and comforting. Dressed in a classic black ensemble, understated but refined, Jerry stood like a sentinel beside her, not to draw attention, but to offer his unwavering support. His eyes never left her, watching every move with a tenderness that was more powerful than any performance he had ever given. He wasn't playing a part that night. He was living his truth. He was watching the woman he loved honor their child, honor herself, and honor the journey they had chosen to walk together. And he stood there, heart wide open, as her anchor. When the music began, it was soft, subtle, an orchestral whisper that filled the room with emotion. The melody wasn't designed to overpower the moment, but to echo the delicate tension that exists between vulnerability and power. Tong Liya's voice entered the air like a thread of silk, gentle yet unwavering, graceful yet fierce. Each word she sang wasn't just a lyric. It was a vow, a love letter, a lullaby. Her voice had always been beautiful, but that night, it carried something new, something eternal. It carried the voice of a mother. Every note, every glance toward the audience was a revelation. As she sang, you could feel her heart stretching open, reaching across the stage, across the lights, beyond the cameras and into the very souls of everyone watching. You could feel the child within her responding to the rhythm, dancing in unison with her heartbeat. There was something almost spiritual in the way she moved, something otherworldly in the way the audience responded, not with applause, but with a kind of reverent silence, as if bearing witness to something holy. And Jerry, ever present and attentive, harmonized not just with her voice, but with her energy. He didn't need to sing or speak. His presence was his performance. He stepped forward only when needed, offering a steadying hand, brushing away a loose strand of her hair, gazing at her with such sincerity that the audience couldn't help but be moved. In those moments, there was no Jerry the celebrity, no Jerry the icon. There was only Jerry the man, the husband, the father-to-be, the devoted partner. It was in his stillness that his love spoke loudest. The connection between them radiated beyond the footlights, reaching every corner of the theater, every viewer at home. It wasn't just romantic, it was spiritual. They weren't merely performing a duet. They were embodying a union of two souls, of two artists, of two hearts that had chosen each other not just for fame, but for life. And the world watched, awed, humbled, inspired. In the days and weeks that followed, clips of that performance flooded every corner of the internet. Social media became a sea of admiration. Fans posted slowed-down videos of their glances, their gentle touches, the way Jerry subtly adjusted her microphone cord as she walked. Thousands of viewers admitted to watching the performance on repeat, not for the technical brilliance, but for the emotional truth it carried. One fan wrote, "That wasn't just a stage. That was a sanctuary." And what they shared wasn't a song. It was a prayer. Another commented, "I've never seen a woman more beautiful. Not because of the gown, but because of the pride in her eyes." And Jerry, oh Jerry, he stood like a king beside his queen. Even critics, often wary of sentimentality, found themselves overwhelmed. They praised Tong Liya not just for her talent, but for her courage, for choosing to share her pregnancy so openly, for reminding the world that motherhood is not a weakness, but a profound strength, and for showing that art is never more powerful than when it's rooted in truth. Now, as Tong Liya embraces the fullness of motherhood, holding her child, building her home, and cherishing the quiet joys that follow the spotlight, this performance stands as a living tribute to that transition. It is a timestamp of beauty, a reminder of what it looks like when a woman owns her story, not as an actress or a singer or a celebrity, but as a woman, a mother, a vessel of life. For Jerry Yen, it remains one of his most silent yet impactful performances. His presence that night proved that sometimes the most powerful thing a man can do is to simply stand beside the woman he loves and let her light shine. And for all of us watching, it remains a gift, a glimpse into a private moment shared publicly, a lesson in grace, a memory we will revisit again and again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop your thoughts in the comments. If this performance moved you, let us know how it made you feel. Have you ever seen love expressed so silently, so beautifully? Has motherhood ever looked more radiant? What lessons did you take from this breathtaking moment? Thank you for tuning in to K Update Pulse.